chilly fall weather, but the leaves are beautiful and starting to rain down a bit with the wind that we're having. Not rain, but wind. So I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to read a little piece out of the book The Vortex, and I haven't read out of this one for quite a while, but um, I opened to the perfect page last night when I was figuring out what to talk about today, and it's about contrast equals clarity. You know, whenever we have contrast in our life, it brings us clarity to from what we don't want to what we do want, and it helps us figure that out and get more focused on what we want. So this kind of explains that a little bit, talks about that a little bit. So I'll read the book and then we'll do some fun freedom release method to help us get more in alignment with these new beliefs. Maybe they're new, maybe they're not to you, but it'll help us have more clarity about them. So contrast really isn't about something going wrong. We want you to reach the place where you are willing, not just willing, determined, not just determined, but eager to let go of the need of control of things that are uncontrollable, like what anybody else is doing, and give your undivided attention to the only thing you can control, which is how you feel in any given circumstance. In other words, we want you to leave this gathering saying, I've decided that I'm going to take life as it comes and I'm going to do the best that I can do in the midst of what I'm doing. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Jen. So, yeah, we all we can really do is do the best that we can do in the moment that we're in. So, trying not to worry about what others are doing because we can't control them no matter what, you know. So, just helping yourself be in your own vortex and being in that aligned space. So, nothing ever goes wrong because every piece of contrast, no matter how wrong it may seem to be, is always helping you to clarify what it is you do want. And that's the thing that we want you to remember most of all. The contrast, no matter how it looks in any moment, is contributing mightily to your expansion. And the things that you call things going wrong in your life, in your life experience, are actually only the distance between the things that are so right and your current perspective about it. In other words, if you would just accept that you have amassed a huge vibrational fortune that is ready for you to begin tapping into immediately, and all that is required in order to tap into it is a willingness to look in the direction of what you want, which will cause you to no longer look in the direction of what you don't want. So, focusing on what you want rather than the lack of it, life will begin to get better for you right now. And that is our strongest message to you. Life is supposed to be good for you. You live, whether you know it or not, you live as the full recipients of a hurricane of grace that is flowing toward you at all times in answer to all that you have been asking for. Not one of you has been separated out as one who should not be the receiver of it. So, you know, nobody's more worthy than you are. Everyone's worthy of what they desire. All you are in this full flow of this hurricane of well-being. I'll read that sentence again. All of you are in this full flow of this hurricane of well-being. And as you understand that and you begin to stand up with an attitude of willingness to receive the benefit of this, well-being and worthiness that's flowing to you at all times as you just get a whiff of that. And the best way to get a whiff of it is to stand right where you are right now and do your best to find the best of the positive aspects that surround you. So, always looking for what feels good and the positive things about what's going on around you. Look for things to appreciate, even if there aren't that many. Look for things to feel good about, even if there are more things to feel bad about. Give your attention as best you can to the best things that are going on in your experience, with the determination to train yourself into the best feeling vibration that you can find right here and now. So, no matter what's going on around you, even if it feels like there's mostly bad things, always look for those good things. There's always, one or two or three good things going on. So focus on those rather than the bad that's going on. Find them and seek them out, and you'll find more and more and more. Today, no matter where I'm going, no matter what I'm doing, no matter who I'm doing it with, it is my dominant intent to look for and find things that feel good when I see them, when I hear them, when I smell them, when I taste them, and when I touch them. It is my dominant intent to solicit, experience, and exaggerate and talk about and revel in the best of what I see around me here and now. As it is your mantra, you will tune yourself to the best vibration that you can reach for and that you can reach for. And then the best, and then the best, and then the best, and then the best. And then before you know it, you will be vibrating in the vicinity of what's going on in your vibrational escrow, in your vibrational reality. So, um, isn't that awesome? And I'm going to read that mantra part again after we do some freedom release method. Um, it's just so, so good and so important to do, especially now when, some of us are in a little bit of a rocky road right now, or we're seeing more contrast, but really that contrast is so awesome. It's really giving us clarity to how we want to live our lives, how we want to be, what we want in our lives. It's giving us clarity to that, and appreciation for what we have and those around us right now. So, revel in that, like the book says. um, Enjoy that, enjoy the good things, and really focus on those. Okay, so let's do some freedom release method. If you haven't done it with me before, it's a simple breathing method. You just breathe in, hold your breath. I'll say a statement, and you think it in your own head, in your own words, in your own mind, and then just blow it out. Make an effort to blow it out, because we're blowing the resistance to these good positive thoughts that we want to have. We're releasing that resistance to them, and getting it away from us, so blowing it away from us. A good analogy and a good thing to do, to make a conscious effort that we are releasing those things. So we'll do some releasing part. So I saw we kind of skipped a little beat there, maybe, but I'm going to keep on going. I got the countdown on my screen. But anyway, so let's do this freedom release method. When your body releases from a cellular level, sometimes you'll yawn, or you'll cough, or you'll sneeze, or you'll burp, or bodily functions happen. So don't hold that back. Allow that to happen. Allow that to go go through to release because that is releasing on a deep level. Sometimes even a tear or two may come, but just allow that and don't hold that back because then you're holding back the releasing. And that's the purpose of this. So um, just let it go, let it flow. And here we go. Let's just take a deep breath first, kind of center and be in that mindful space. So just breathe in, hold it for a second, and then release. Blow it out. And that alone can um, pivot a stress moment or can pivot an anxiety attack. If you do it throughout the day, anytime you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed or too, you know, agitated or whatever, just take a deep breath and it immediately calms your body. It immediately centers you. And it's just good practice to have throughout your day. Okay. So breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am eager to let go of things I can't control. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to the only thing I can control is how I feel in any given circumstance. I love that. It's remembering that you're the only one that control. You can control you, and that's all you can control. So allowing that knowingness to be there. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I'm going to do the best I can do in the midst of what I'm doing. I love that one. We're all doing the best we can with what we have and with what we know in the moment. So that's all we need to know. That's all we need to do. Um, don't make it a struggle. Just do the best you can in the moment that you're in. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that nothing ever goes wrong. So true, right? Just like what we read, when we think things are going wrong, it's just a little contrast to get us into more clarity, to get us to be more focused on what we want, what we really want. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that all contrast gives me clarity. I love that one, and I could go on and on about that one. You know, um, these last whatever 6 months or so that we have been in this strange world that we're in, we have had a lot of contrast, and it's always bringing us clarity. We're getting closer and closer to the things that we want because we're focusing more and more on what we want than what we don't want. So keep doing that and don't focus on the contrast. Focus on what you want. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that contrast, no matter how it looks, in any moment is leading me to expansion. We're always expanding, always on the leading edge. We're always expanding into a better world, into a better you. Um, and that contrast is what's helping us get there. So don't go against that contrast. Allow it to give you to focus on solutions, to focus on what you want rather than focusing on the contrast. I can't drill that in enough. Here we go. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I'm willing to look in the direction of what I want. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to life is beginning to get better for me right now in this moment. We're always moving forward, always moving towards our desires, towards what we want. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to life is supposed to be good for me. We're put on earth to have an amazing life, to experience all that we can, all the deliciousness that the world has to offer us, all the fun things that we can experience. So allow that into your life and allow that to happen. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am living as a full recipient of a hurricane of grace that is flowing my way at all times. That was a mouthful, but so important to know that you're the recipient of all those good things coming your way. Allow them in, allow that to be a part of you. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to all that I am asking for is flowing towards me. Our desires are always there. They're always waiting for us to align, align with the energy of them. We've put all these things that we desire in our vortex over here, and they're just waiting. It's all just waiting for us to line up with it, and then it flows right in with ease and grace. Um, so let go of that resistance and allow that to happen. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am in the full flow of well being. And that's well being with everything, well being with abundance, with your body, with your work, with whatever is around you, your relationships. Allow that well being in, allow it to be easy. We don't have to work hard on everything. um, Allow it to be easy just once and try it. You'll find out that it's so much more fun to live a life of allowing than a life of resistance and drudgery and working hard. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I have an attitude of willingness to receive. And dropping that resistance is allowing that receiving, allowing yourself to receive. You don't have to be worthy to receive good things. You don't have to be worthy to have good relationships. You don't have to be worthy to have abundance. You don't have to be worthy of a good job or worthy of a um, good husband or a child or a grandchild or whatever that is, or a new car or anything or an awesome pet. You don't have to be worthy of that. You are worthy of it always. You don't have to wait until you're worthy because you're already that. Okay. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I see the positive aspects that surround me. And I talk about that all the time. Always looking for the good that's around you, always feeling good, always, um, it doesn't have to be big, huge things. Like it said in the book earlier, um, Enjoy the good smells, the good tastes, the good feelings when you touch something. Enjoy all of that. Revel in that. Allow yourself to truly enjoy the things around you. Awesome. Awesome, Mary. I see your comment. That was a good one. Glad that helped you. Awesome. Okay, and last one. I release any resistance to there is much love for me here and now. That feels good. I forgot to tell you to breathe in, but I hope you did. Okay. Always remember that there is much love for you everywhere, all around us. Okay, I'm going to read this little um, paragraph again, and it's kind of a mantra, so we can use this. Think about this. And if you have this book, it's on page 214 and 15, what I read today. Um, so here we go. You'll hear this now, you'll feel it more now that you're in this new space after you release the resistance. So, if you want, you can just close your eyes and feel these words as I read them and just breathe. Okay, today, no matter where I'm going, no matter what I'm doing, no matter who I am doing it with, it is my dominant intent to look for and feel things that feel good when I see them, when I hear them, when I smell them, when I taste them, when I touch them. It is my dominant intent to solicit experience and exaggerate and talk about and revel in the best of what I see around me here and now. So, seek out those good things today and enjoy them, appreciate them, and appreciate everything around you. Thank you for being you, and thank you for being here. You can always find us at bestlifecreationsociety.com, on Facebook and all the social media, pretty much. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram and my website, inspiredsignals.com. And my pages on Instagram and Facebook is Inspired Signals. All right. So have an awesome, awesome day. I love you all. Bye bye.